All right, welcome back, River Bandits fans, to our Get to Know You series. You all get to know the 2022 Tarboro River Bandits. My name is Carter Hill, joined today by infielder Harrison Johnson from Ohio University. Harrison, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks for interviewing me.
So let's get right into it. Your dad played football at Ball State. Your mom played field hockey at Eastern Michigan. So how exactly you pick baseball?
Yeah, I mean, I think just from a young age, it was my parents never pushed, my dad never pushed football. My mom was low key against football, just with all the concussion stuff like that, just being a mom. But I think baseball just had my heart from the beginning. I think it's what I was best at, and my parents just wanted to support me in any way they could and have me chase after my dreams. So I just ended up choosing baseball.
So did you play any other sports growing up?
Yeah, I played football, basketball, and baseball. I stopped playing basketball after my 8th grade year, and then I played freshman football. And then that was when, I guess middle school, I decided I wanted to play college sports and eventually, hopefully, play at the professional level. So that's why I knew I kind of had to cut those other sports out and, put all my focus towards baseball. So that's when after my freshman year was when I really started to lock it in.
So collegiately, who'd you grow up rooting for then? Were you an Ohio State football guy being from there, or you just kind of floated around or just kind of enjoyed the whole thing? What was that?
Yeah, I kind of enjoyed the whole thing. Again, MAC schools, or my parents, they never really, said we had to be Ball State fans or Eastern Michigan fans. My sister went to Kentucky, so that was, not pushed either. But yeah, I just kind of floated around. I guess, I went to Ohio State games. Haven't been to a lot of UC games, which might flip around here since they're, starting to get real good down there. But overall, I just floated around, didn't have a favorite.
Okay, so you're from Mason, Ohio. So you're sharing a hometown, I looked it up, with George Clooney and Dan Patrick. Is there any backstory to that at all that you know of?
No, there's no backstory to that. For me, it was just a great place to grow up in. My parents used to live in Lexington, and then they moved to Bellbrook up by Dayton, and then we just settled in Mason. And for me, that's where I grew up. That's where I've been for 20 years, and it's been a great place for me. So,
gotcha. So who is Harrison Johnson, the player? How would you describe the way you play?
I would describe myself as one of the, if not the most hardworking, but one of the most hardworking people you're ever going to meet. Whatever you ask me, I'm going to do. I'm a huge team guy. I like to say that I'm a leader. I like getting a group of men, both men and women, whatever it may be, in a team setting, working towards a common goal. I think that's really important for me and what I strive to do every day. So overall, I think just a leader and one of the most hardworking people you're going to meet.
So what are you most looking forward to about this upcoming summer in Tarboro? Are you excited to get out and see a new place?
I am. I played my hometown last year, and that was, a good league for being a true freshman. And I redshirted this past season, so not having any college experience, it was good to hop back in. But yeah, I mean, one of my biggest things for this summer was telling my coaches I wanted to go down south, see a new place. And Tarboro seems like a great city. I know the fan base is really good, and they support the team. And for me, it was just going somewhere new and just having a fresh start to a season again after this Ohio season, and just getting after it with new people.
So have you ever been to North Carolina ever before?
I have family that lives in Wake Forest, so we've, dabbled around Raleigh, but I have not been to, Tarboro or Greenville, that area over there.
Opening day in Wake Forest. That's full circle, right?
Yeah, okay, it is.
So I got some fun questions for you. In your opinion, is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, yeah. I mean, here at Ohio, we have question of the day with a lot of our guys, and this has been talked about probably a couple games. Hot dog, I think it's its own thing, to be honest. I just think overall, I've had this debate in high school and with my buddies here. I just think it's its own thing because I'm not a guy to banter with other guys back and forth about it. I just think what I think, and I think it's its own thing.
And what's one place you haven't traveled you'd like to get to at some point, whether in the US or anywhere in the world?
Ooh, I haven't been to Hawaii. I think just the peacefulness in Hawaii and the scenery in Hawaii is really important to go see and experience at least once in your life. I think probably out of the country, I would say Greece or France, just based on looking at pictures and seeing how magnificent all that is, the architecture, the weather, the scenery, like I said, in Hawaii. So probably those two places.
I haven't been to Hawaii, Greece, or France, so maybe I'll have to join you at some point.
Yeah.
All right, last one. What is your biggest fear? Is it spiders? Is it the dark? Is it clowns? What is it?
This is funny. This was another question of our day about a week ago. But yeah, mine's a little unorthodox. It's kind of two things that tie together. It's sharks and then the ocean. Can go knee deep in the ocean and no deeper than that. It's a horrible place for me. And don't get me wrong, I'll sit at the beach for hours, but I'm a big pool guy, big lake guy, but the ocean is just not for me.
Sharks in the ocean kind of works together. So
yeah,
that's Harrison Johnson, infielder at Ohio University. Harrison, thanks for joining us. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.